better, and he definitely should have been spotting for these mutas, especially because he does have the sensor tower here, so he did see most of this army when it started moving in. But he lost his natural here, and that's actually a lot of damage to be taking for, and he lost his army, so we're gonna see him try to load up and do a drop here, but I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. He has to take out this third to even it out now.
Yeah, pretty much, because right now he's on, pretty much he's mining 2 bases right now, and, you know, if he does a good enough damage against this, you know, I think he just wanted to equal out his forces out of both of those dropships. Yeah, drops it down, that queen does go down. He's got a lot of damage dealing to this hive, or this hatchery, but unfortunately all of the mutas come in and just clean up all of those marines, and that tank doesn't even have a chance.
Right, that's actually, I mean, good tank placement and good engagement, but the issue is there's now a lot of mutas on the field, and he actually, that's 14 mutas, you know, it's not critical mass yet, but it's enough that you can't be just dropping 8 marines to defend a drop. You need a couple medevacs at least full of marines and stim to be able to stop that. But
Yeah, and currently right now, wow, he's making 2 more command centers along with 2 more factories. That's
this is actually ridiculous. I mean, I don't know why he's going so expo crazy, especially after losing one. Like, he must feel relatively safe at this point.
Oh
But
my gosh, I have to stop you right here, but
absolutely.
the mutas just pass a bunch
Oh,
of
and he didn't. Did you
medevacs.
see it?
Yeah, he
Oh,
saw it.
he will be turning around and taking these out.
Oh,
Oh, that's huge.
lost.
16 marines and 2 medevacs just gone immediately, and that's actually so huge now.
Ooh,
But
man.
Tussin is still ahead in food. His production is actually out of control right now.
Yeah, he's definitely doing well in the macro.
He's ahead in SCVs. He has 50 SCVs to 37. And he's ahead in food, I guess purely because of that and just mass marine right now. But this is very good macro that we're seeing out of ksTussin here.
Unfortunately,
These mutas will be
though,
denying this 4th base though.
yeah, and unfortunately he wasn't able to cancel all those turrets that he was building at the 3rd and or at the 4th expansion, and unfortunately he's gonna be losing this command center. It goes down in a blaze of glory. But unfortunately, you know, Skinjob just, I mean, dominating with air superiority right now, but unfortunately there's a lot of Marines ready to greet them anytime they want, but wisely pulling back, so.
Absolutely, I'm a little concerned for Skinjob right now. He's getting a little complacent in the sense where he's confident that he has this nice mutaflock to defend and do all this nice harassment that he's doing, and he's being very active with them, which I absolutely love. But the issue is his macro has completely fallen apart. I mean, he's floating almost 4K minerals. He definitely should have this gold because he took out the rocks a long time ago. So he definitely should have expoed this at least, because it's worth losing if you mine from it to make up the difference for sure. And he definitely should be expoing a lot more because he's getting behind on bases as this goes on.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, if you look at the mini-map, like, dude, there is a lot of creep spread going on here. I mean, he's creep spread all the way up to that gold base. That's very impressive. Like, the creep spread is absolutely amazing. So, I mean, he can, like, reinforce anything right now. And honestly, I would suggest him taking that gold expansion, even though it would be very difficult for him to defend. I mean, I'm sure all of his queens have lots of energy. Yeah, they still have quite a bit of energy. You know, you can tell by all of them that they need to be doing a lot more larva injects, but still, nonetheless, I mean, the creep spread is awesome. I mean, it's like right at knocking at ksTussin's door, and right now ksTussin really should be cleaning up that creep spread.
Absolutely, and again, like taking this gold, yes, it's unsafe, but if you do see the push coming down on your creep, you have a huge flock of mutas to do a counterattack. So you can actually just clean up a whole base while he's trying to attack the gold, and like he's definitely gonna want to be doing that. So you can completely disposition this Terran army and get a huge advantage, which I definitely think you should be doing. But
Yeah, and right now, I mean, Tussin is going to be moving out with his little small squad of Marines and 1 medevac. Going to be trying to do some damage here, but he sees the Zerglings at the bottom right, and he's going to be unloading them and just popping shots off at the top of the ledge. Hopefully he's able to get a few more worker kills here. You see that 1 goes down, maybe 2 goes down, 3, 4, 5. They're going to get it. Nope, and here comes the mutas and the Zerglings to clean it all up. Man, he's microing as much as he can to take out as many Zerglings, but unfortunately everything goes down.
yeah, absolutely. I think again that's a huge mistake. If you're gonna do a drop, it has to be more substantial. If there's a huge flock of mutas on the map, they're actually gonna be able to clean that up so fast, and you know, they don't have the limitations of ground to stop them. So
I mean, he's got a lot of Marines, which is great in an engagement, but unfortunately, Mutalisks are so mobile, you know, that they can just pretty much dance around the Marines anytime, or you know, run away whenever they want. And so I think a good tech switch in this game would have been to get some Thors out. Oh, and speaking of which,
he was
look,
building Thors, absolutely.
oh, look at that. There he is. The Thor is here right then and there. He's hanging out with his Marine buddies. That's right. He's gonna
This
be.
is this is definitely a nice response by tussin, but there's no excuse for Skinjob to not have Broodlords at this point. If he had Broodlords, this game would actually be over, and he just doesn't have it.
Yeah. Did he change his? No, he didn't. He did not change his Spire, but he did. He did. He's getting his level 3 attack upgrades, but Tussin right now is going to be engaging into this third expansion here, and you know he's going to be doing a lot of damage, especially with the Thor there. Uh-oh, but we have a lot of Banelings in. Oh, they're going back to the tank line, but like the Zerglings and the Banelings are trying to be cleaning up everything, and unfortunately with the amount of spread that, but he loses so many Marines, but unfortunately without any more Banelings, like Skinjob is going to be having to move out because, you know, a few Marines can really do a lot of damage to these mutas. But right now, look at with that amount of mutas against that many Marines, it's not going to be good for him to be able to move out. Unfortunately, he goes into a corner, says, "All right, I call Uncle."
Right, but he did take out the hatch. He does have more production facilities, and he does have a food advantage right now. So he knows Skinjob is actually, wow, Skinjob is actually not mining at all. He has one mineral patch on his natural here, and he's long distance mining from this third. This is actually very, very bad for Skinjob. I mean, his time is counting now at this point because he's not having an income at all. Whereas we see our Terran player actually has 4 bases up and running here perfectly well. So
Yeah, the income is like 1500 to 140.
yeah, that's actually really bad. And the harvester advantage is actually ridiculous for this Terran. I don't think I've ever seen a Terran player make 73 SCVs because you have mules, man. You actually don't need that many SCVs.
Well, you know what though? He has been using his mules, but right now we do have a lot of mutas on the right side. They are going to be moving to the side of the main base, and
There's a huge amount of turrets here.
Yeah, but it looks like he's going to be able to take out a lot of Tussin supply. So if he's able to take out a lot of the Marines or a lot of the forces, you know, he can do a lot of damage. But right now, I mean, he's pretty much going to be cleaning up that natural. But right now, we do
Tussin is fed up, though. He is just going to be pushing. He's going to end this game right now.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be coming back. He's got a little bit of a group of Marines waiting in the background, but he took out all of those tanks.
He definitely should have been moving those Marines. He could have done a lot better on that engagement. He lost a lot of stuff.
Look at these infestors. Oh, but look at the spread on that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, beautiful spread against these infestors.
Wow.
Oh, very, very nice.
All those infestors go down. A few more pop out. Zerglings are on move command. Oh, he could have used those infestors, but
yeah, more infestors on move command going all through these Marines. Very, very nice engagement by Tussin here. I mean, he definitely should have lost that battle after losing the siege tanks, but he completely found naked infestors that weren't buffered by anything and spread perfectly against the fungals and actually completely destroyed here. So
yeah,
great shit.
Right now, it's just like it seems to be in Tussin's favor right now. Even though he's completely supply blocked, he really wants those mutas to just fly over his Marines, especially with the amount of DPS that they have, and it's just out of control right now. I mean, he really is dominating this. Oh, I love the fact that he brings a few back to defend his tanks. Wow, great play by Tussin. You know, just keeping his tanks alive, which really will be great for him because all he needs to do is move back just a little bit for those Zerglings to just take the damage right before. And oh, Skinjob moves all of his Mutalisks in the Marine line.
The huge amount of Marines is taking all these. Oh, and there goes the Manor Mules. Wow, just dropping 4 mules. Like, look at all this energy I had that I'm just not using.
Pretty much. Oh, he doesn't even GG out of the game.
Wow, and Skinjob just leaves. You know what? I would leave too because Tussin did not even, I mean, he probably realized but didn't even care that he was supply blocked. Like, if you look at his production, he just started just he has huge lines of units that were never ever going to be made. He has all these tanks in his base that never even got moved out, and
Oh man,
his
yeah.
natural's not even mining anymore. But it doesn't matter because he was just purely microing, and he knew that he was going to absolutely win that game. So
Wow, well played by Tussin.
absolutely.
Man, so that's game one to Tussin. Hopefully Skinjob's able to take out Tussin in game two. We're gonna.
Right, we did see Skinjob lose the first game last time. So maybe he's, another one of those players where, he's not quite warmed up in the first game, but then in the second game he's really going to bring it, and I really hope he does for us.
Yeah, because it seems like I guess he's like one of those players that play well under pressure. So
Absolutely.
so we're gonna go to game two, and we'll check you guys soon.